Ade Oladipo for Pro Boxing Fans, here with the legend, the voice of the ring, Michael Buffer. Michael, you've been everywhere, but it must be exciting for you as well to be here in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, it really is, and it's different, of course. And as an interview I just did moments ago, they brought up a point. You know, we had the Thrilla in Manila, in the Philippines, of all places. We had the Rumble in the Jungle in Zaire, in Central Africa. So here we are in Saudi Arabia, and maybe when this fight is over, it'll be one of those iconic moments that will go down in history. But for right now, the location and the magnitude of the fight speaks for itself.
It's funny, I was speaking to someone about that as well. I said, did everyone realize what Rumble in the Jungle was when Rumble in the Jungle happened, or is it the afterthought? Do you feel like this is going to be that kind of fight as well, where we're here, well, you know, it's a heavyweight fight, we like it, but in 20, 30 years, we're like, okay, that was something special?
Yeah, you know, we know it's a big fight right now because it's for the heavyweight championship of the world. And it's a rematch after an upset, and that makes it big. But what will make it bigger when it's over is if it was really a fantastic or exciting moment in the fight. And we had that in the Rumble in the Jungle, and we had that in the Thrill of Manila. So, you know, let's wait and see what happens. It's a big fight now, and hopefully after, it's going to be even a bigger fight.
You've done hundreds, if not thousands, of title fights. Does this still excite you? Do these type of fights still excite you now?
Listen, man, you're talking to Michael Buffer, the fan, you know? I mean, I'll put on a tuxedo, and underneath the bow tie is still the fan. I get just as excited, just as pumped up. I mean, I am right now. And I know that Saturday night, when I go out there and I see those ring walks and AJ and Andy come into the ring, I have to sort of like chill myself out to try and do my job and then get out of the ring and enjoy the fight.
And Ruiz, obviously last time out, shocked the world. Anthony Joshua trying to get his belts back. Who's under most pressure here? AJ, again, to try and get the belts back, or Andy to show that it wasn't a fluke, it wasn't a Buster Douglas, he can do it again?
You know, there's pressure on both guys. I mean, it's a sports event, it's a competitive event, and it's a sport where you have to get punched in the face. And naturally, you know, guys can be edgy. Somebody mentioned to me that AJ seems a little bit tense. And let's face it, for the last 4 months, he gets asked the same questions over and over again and that sort of thing. And he knows what he has to do. He's met challenges before. He's won a gold medal. He's been heavyweight champion. As for Andy, he's got a great support system with his family, and his mom and dad are here, and he's the type of guy that's happy in his own skin. And I don't think he has a nervous drop of blood in his body, but he probably is, I don't know what the odds are, but he probably is on the other side of the odds again. And that just doesn't seem to bother him. We all know that.
Eddie Hearn has been saying as Eddie Hearn says, you know, big fights, this is the biggest fight of the century, or one of the biggest fights since the turn of the century. Where would you have it? Is it up there with that lot yet? I mean, we're looking at some of the Mayweather-Canelo fights. I mean, how far up is it up the ladder?
Yeah. Right now, I mean, I think we all have to agree, it's the biggest fight of the year, 2019. Like you said, 30 years from now, will it be? That all depends on what happens in the ring. You know, if both guys go down, somebody reaches down deep and pulls out a victory, I mean, that's going to make it into a great fight. It's just a wait and see type of thing. It's a big fight. Millions of people are going to be watching in every part of the world, and I'm just glad to be here.
And we're glad that you're here as well. There you go, Michael Buffer talking to pro boxing fans. Michael, thank you so much for giving us the time. Thank you.